See, this is what I think TikTokers do, or people who want to get clicks. They'll wait for like Beauty and the Beast to dump, and now it looks way more crowded than it actually was. Look at what just came. Our lovely Porch furniture has made it. What a very nice morning surprise. Welcome back to your Daily Dose, everybody. We're gonna be heading to Hollywood Studios here in a second, but wow, I guess we have that to look forward to put together today. I'm excited to come on back. And as far as where we're putting it, we were thinking about in the patio, but now we're gonna, I think, use it for the porch, which is gonna look great. And it's gonna be the first time you guys are gonna see my front porch. Had to wait till we get some of the stuff that we were gonna order. But let's head to Hollywood Studios. It is obviously spring break, and I kinda wanna go see what the vibe is there for spring break. We just went to Magic Kingdom and Universal, which Universal really wasn't that bad. It's just been Magic, and we'll see if Hollywood Studios is going to be packed, which I presume it's going to be. I also just got my hair cut, but we're still gonna wear a hat. I'll reveal it on the cruise, which is going to be tomorrow's video, everybody. There's going to be a live stream tomorrow. See you guys there. Hopefully around 11:30, 12, the stream will be live on the Disney Wish. Hope to see you guys there. Let there be light. I'm not gonna forget to put on sunscreen today. Ooh, also, I forgot to film this yesterday, but you guys remember how I replaced this? It works. And now, treadmill is good to run on for a long time. It doesn't break, so look at me, Handyman Kyle to the rescue. However, I'm very curious on how the parks are gonna look today. I haven't even looked at any of the wait times. We're just going blind. Like third eye blind. Wow, taking a look on the app, it sure is busy. Go ahead, real quick, go ahead, comment down below. Would you guys be coming to Universal or Disney World on spring break? From my experience, it looks like more people are choosing Disney World than Universal. Not like it really matters to me that much, but it just looks like that's what's kind of happening. But we'll see once we get on in, because you know Disney does like to inflate some wait times, and we'll find out. I don't know why I even thought about it, but I thought about going to guest relations to get a new annual pass card, because this is still from the 50th anniversary, but long line. I don't know why I thought it would be short today. Let's go see what peak spring break crowds look like at Hollywood Studios. You know, right as we come on in here, this Mickey Mouse brownie looks pretty darn good, $4.49. I wonder if like the sun here in the morning is keeping these extra fresh with the glare and the heat. I'm assuming so, yes. Let's go see what today is all about. Now, last time we really didn't go to Tower of Terror area, but I do want to pull up the Genie app to see, to show you guys all the wait times. I don't know why I did it, but I just wore all black today. It's not too hot, it's 72, but the humidity is like 60, so it feels like 85. Just for the record, Genie Plus is sold out today for multiple parks, so if you're park hopping, everybody bought that. That is no longer available, but for Hollywood Studios, it is, I believe, $32 per person, which still is available, but the wait times for the return times for the rides are already into the afternoon. Here already at 10. It's one of those days, and as you can see on the app, the wait times are up there, and they're only going to increase as the day goes on. Looks like Disney has repainted the concrete on Hollywood Boulevard. Looks like they're going to be probably doing the whole street. This is brand new concrete here. You can tell the difference. They're probably going to do this whole strip or something. Oh, what's up, guys? Hi. Filming a concrete up. Here's kind of a better look at the only thing Disney's been doing for 2 years, just concrete. You guys know my concrete updates. We'll keep an eye on that. But let's head down this way, because I want to see what the crowds look like on Sunset Boulevard. I do want to get a bite to eat, and I'm thinking the marketplace down here, depending on if it's busy or not. I mean, it's about to be 11 in a way, and that's when they open, so I don't think they're going to be too busy, but we'll see. I'm just a tad bit kind of confused because a lot of the videos I'm seeing on TikTok is just of some massive crowds. I feel like if you get up here in the morning on spring break, it's just the rule of thumb when you come to Disney. I mean, this really isn't that bad. I don't think the wait times are as bad as I've seen in the past, and the crowds rocking around. I don't think it's like a horrendous spring break, at least from when I'm going to the parks. Like, Magic was crowded, but, you know, I've seen it crowdeder. I don't know if I'm getting used to the crowds, but... Ooh, hold on. Let's go see Tower real quick. Let's go see that line. But, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, there's not too many people walking around from busy days that I've seen in the past. Sometimes TikToks can be a little bit deceiving because they just see a massive crowd in, like, one area, and they're like, oh my god, it's so crowded. So that's kind of what I like to film, more crowds in these areas, because people like to like say it's so crowded, but I don't really think it's that bad. What's up, guys? Hi. So now here's the thing with Tower. It looks like the line is all the way down over here. This is when you know it's a little bit longer than normal. It's a posted 80-minute wait, and I was just actually talking to a couple of you guys, and it was a posted, I think, what was it, a 50, and they waited 30. So it's kind of like, you know, it's not really accurate. I would say this is going to take an hour or maybe 45, 50. We're not going to test it, but, you know, I've seen it worse. I feel like Disney's really got the efficiency down these days. I mean, the line is all the way through here. You don't really see that on normal days, so that is obviously more crowded than normal. It's not Christmas, though. It is not Christmas. I came behind here, kind of a little hidden area, and it's very themed. Got some nice shade going on. It's right at the exit behind Joffrey's of Tower of Terror. Nice little area if you want to sit here and chicken out and not go on Tower. Come sit here, because then you can see your family as they drop on by. Did you guys know that you can actually get married in this courtyard? I think it's a pretty cool wedding venue. I think the Joffrey's cart stays. But imagine getting married right by Tower of Terror. I think you can actually get married inside there too. In conclusion, an 80 in my mind is really not that awful. That's kind of to be expected. One of the bummers right now is Rock and Roller Coaster is still currently closed, so there's really nothing over there besides Lightning McQueen's Academy. And if you want to see anyone famous come through, that's usually what they'll be coming through, because the tours drops them off right over there. Like, is it just me, or is spring break really not that crowded anymore? We're gonna have to maybe possibly go at night, but I don't think I have time to go at night, just because I have to keep those hours open for some personal things. But this is kind of cool to see on spring break. Rock and Roller Coaster area not crowded at all. I mean, it makes sense because it's, you know, closed, but crazy. I don't really think spring break is that bad this year. Just put a mobile order in for Fairfax Fair, and it's very hard for me to cheat on that the pork belly dish, but I've never tried the mac and cheese, so I'm gonna give the mac and cheese a little review here. Didn't really need a mobile order because it's not really too busy yet for the food, but I placed a mobile order because it's just what I do. It's so simple. I actually think I would have gotten my food a little bit faster if I just went the normal route. See, it's like, it's weird. It's a really weird spring break. I don't think it's that bad. It's like someone's turning up the heat a notch, literally and figuratively, for, you know, the heat and then the crowds, but it's like just like it's sitting at medium, a little bit past medium. It can get worse. It can get worse. This is what $11.17 gets you in mac and cheese here at Disney. Kind of crazy if you think about it. I mean, it's nuts, you know. Theme park food, it's expensive. It doesn't look the greatest. Pretty much everything besides the mac and cheese is a really good option on the menu, but I guess we're going to be trying if you have a really strict appetite or, you know, kiddos here. I'm slightly terrified to try this, but let's give it a go. I'm genuinely surprised. It's right there in the middle. It's kind of like the crowds today. Right there in the middle. Not the hottest mac and cheese, but it does taste cheesy. 6 out of 10. There's way better mac and cheeses out there, but this surprised me. It's not as bad as it looks. I mean, when it comes down to it, you're just not going to get, obviously, quality mac and cheese at a theme park, wherever you go. This will do the trick. See, this is what I think TikTokers do, or people who want to get clicks. They'll wait for, like, Beauty and the Beast to to dump, and now it looks way more crowded than it actually was or is. See that? I'm gonna go see if they have some new merch in here. Not really seeing much of anything. However, I really do like this collection. Like, I love the advertisement for this collection. Like, isn't it cool? I think it's so cool. Like, retro. I might pick this up. They do have my size. Oh, just kidding. This is a rain jacket. I could wear this on the Wish. I decided not to get it. It's been out for a while, and I'd rather get like a shirt on the Disney Wish, you know? Let's save up the money for some cruise merch, right? We gotta have like a big haul. That's what I'm planning on doing. These are some very nice shirts. I mean, like in the higher end store here. How much does this cost? $60? That's a bargain. It's very like heavy material. I mean, I obviously can't wear this in Florida. What is this? 44? I don't mind that. I mean, I'm obviously not going to wear it, but I think it's kind of cool. Like, these colors just really pop. I believe this Vera Bradley collection is new with Beauty and the Beast. Comes with a price. It's probably like $300 or $400. It's nice if you like Beauty and the Beast. But now you can kind of see what the crowd dump of Beauty and the Beast has kind of done to the park. A lot more people right now at the moment. It does look crazy.
Oh no.
Oh boy, check it out. They're inching closer. We've got a concrete update. They've completed another tile. What great work. Slinky's line isn't really that bad, but I'm sure the Lightning Lane is constantly flooded today because on days like today, Disney does sell more Genie Pluses. That's really not that bad. I think it's a posted like 100-minute wait at the moment. I wonder if I wonder if Inside Walt Disney Presents if One Man's Dream is still getting shown, or is it Percy Jackson? Let's go find out.
This is Thunder Mountain. Oh, this is his story.
I mean, you do know if people aren't here, it's a more crowded day. Or a relatively hot day because the AC in here is always really nice. I did want to come in here though because they still have obviously the Disney Wish display up. See you tomorrow, Disney Wish. See ya tomorrow. Cannot wait to get back on this bad boy, and I'm telling you guys, wait till you see our room. It is going to be incredible, and hint, hint, somewhere over here. Or is it over there? I don't know, you have to wait. Well, we do have Percy Jackson stuff up, but they're actually currently refurbishing the whole theater, and I believe they've been refurbishing it since like early March, February. No idea when it's going to be opening. I can actually hear them working on it right now. I'm sure they're getting like new seats, but currently no previews or no One Man's Dream. So just come on here and see basically the exhibits. I had no idea that was getting refurbished. Oh, Lance Reddick. I didn't know he was in Percy Jackson, but loved him as an actor. He had an iconic voice. And those who play Destiny know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, wow. We're not going to sugarcoat this. Over there is really crowded. Toy Story Land is really flooded with people. Buzz's line is the longest I've seen it in like a century. And looks like they're actually utilizing like the wagons, strollers as a barrier so no one comes on in and skips. Welcome to the backyard. During spring break, constant flood of people going in and out. I did expect to see this here. Got a 70-minute wait for Toy Story Mania. That's really not too snabby, but I think for the first time in a long time, is the line outside? The line is outside for Toy Story Mania, and this is like the only place I could come to film it because the line for Woody is all the way over here. Still have refurb walls at the exit of Toy Story Mania, and there's actually a new addition. They've added like this little carpet. They must be running wires over here. Still constant work in this section, which has been ongoing for a couple years now. Couple years. You know it's busier when Toy Story Mania's line is outside, actually. You hardly ever see that these days. Oh my goodness. Slinky Dog Dash is 170 posted minute wait. It's because of the lightning lane. It's not so lightning lane. You don't believe me? There it is right there. I mean, the line isn't really that long, but the lightning lane is very backed up. My goodness, I've just been on a 165. Nice. The problem with Slinky's line is that they'll let like one party in for the standby and they're gonna flood the lightning lane, and that's why you see it as high as it is. Slinky Dog is always pretty accurate at what it is. I bet you it's an hour and a half. 120. Would you guys wait? Small little roadblock. Look at that little patch of concrete they're doing. So funny. Just your average day here at Disney, folks. I do think it's gonna get worse. But luckily for us, we're gonna be gone on that Disney Wish cruise. My goodness, does that say 60? It sure does. Bet you any money though, that's like a 30 to 40 minute wait. I feel like I'm so desensitized to crowds that this really isn't being like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Because, you know, we've been here around like peak holidays. This is nothing. This really is nothing. I feel like potentially for next year, try to get here March 10th through the 13th. That's going to be the lowest crowds for spring break for sure. You can definitely still get everything done. Right now, it's just going to, be a little bit longer. You know, most of you guys know. You guys are experts, but there's a lot of people who tune in who don't know. I will say characters are definitely creating a larger crowd than normal Chewies here, and there's a lot of people circulating. There's always one ride I can count on going here at Hollywood Studios, regardless of the crowds. Falcon. It's no joke over here, though. Holy cow. The line is a 95-minute wait. Here's my little secret. You always know Falcon's line is really long if you see the queue right here. That's when you're gonna wait, for sure. So if you're gonna go in there, just know, it is going to be a while. But this is a really efficient attraction. Regardless of the posted wait time, it should go pretty quick, but with the lightning lanes pretty much all sold out, it's gonna be a while. Close to the posted wait time. Let's go see what the single rider line looks like. That's how I can always get on. Let's see if it's a walk-on here on spring break. I'm gonna be pretty surprised if this is a walk-on. However, there's a lot of families here, so I feel like not a lot of people want to do a single rider line for Falcon, especially on this. Because, this is a good family ride. And it actually is a walk-on, so what do you say? Let's go on, I guess. What is this? It looks like someone hid their Instagram or something, their Facebook. You only see those on cruise ships, never on Disney World. Some cast member is probably going to take that. I never go this way. I want to go to this one. Here's the line. There is no line. That was a 5-minute wait. 5 minutes. In we go.
Remain seated and supervise younglings. Porch.
Right, pilot. Push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. The pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly up and push forward to fly down. Jump to light speed. Woo! Plane. Yes, keep shooting. They've locked on to us. Take evasive action. Okay, It's much worse. Yes! You got one! Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, I have go axiom. Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remotely. You retrieved one container of Kwpallo. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest prophet, your god must.
I don't know which one is true, but I just heard someone say they waited an hour and 20 minutes for this, which would kind of be right on point with the posted wait time. Wowzers. I keep running into a couple of you guys, and everyone just keeps saying like, yeah, you know, it's crowded, but it's like, it's not there yet. So this might be a little window if you're coming for spring break to maybe potentially come during these days before it gets turned up crazy. Wow, it's even more crowded by the bucket heads now. It smells greatly like flowers. I feel like the flowers are blooming in here. This whole land smells like flowers. Are we at Epcot? It smells great though. Then of course Mando's in the corner. They do not let him wander anymore. He gets way too flooded. So if you want to see Mando, this is where he is. It's kind of hard to see him because a lot of people want to see him. So when you look at Mando, you can kind of see why a lot of characters actually do have standby lines, because that kind of doesn't work. And I kind of like that you get to actually sometimes talk to the characters. Like, you know, when you go meet Mickey and Minnie, you actually have a standby and you get personal time with them. There you really don't. It's just like a picture opportunity, picture spot. I feel like if anything, Mando should be in another location outside of Galaxy's Edge with the crowds that he has. 110-minute wait for Rise of the Resistance. I feel like Mando should be in like Launch Bay or something, who actually kind of has a queue. Max and Goofy have a line that actually wraps on into Galaxy's Edge. Like characters are out of this world for lines. Not normal. You don't see that. It is kind of cool though to be one with the crowds today. I like it when it's crowded. Like, you know, I don't really go on too many rides when it's crowded. It's just nice to know that Disney is essentially kind of getting back to where it was.
You're just going up and down side to side.
For the first time in a long time, I think the first time this year possibly, Star Tours is utilizing their outside queue. Posted 30, probably like a 15. They actually have a stick for the lightning lane out today. Don't see that much for Star Tours. I think that's actually like a thing to help people who are here for the first time. I actually just met someone here who was here for the first time. Talk about a time to come for your first time, and talk about a lot of times that I just said time. I just said time probably like 7 times, 8 times, 20 times, I don't know. I've been noticing drink lines are very long as well. Makes sense because of spring break, but I do want to go check out the lines for the characters because those have been very long. A lot of strollers too. I don't know what these are for. This might be for Frozen. Cast members at the Frozen show are informing people showing up now about 5-7 minutes before the show. You may not be seated or you guys may be separated, so leave the line if you guys want. I mean, Frozen show always is pretty packed. Imagine on spring break. I would just wait like an hour and come back for the next show. I feel like when a lot of people come here for the first time, I think they think this is Galaxy's Edge, like the new land. Or they might know that the characters are over here. I want to see what these lines are like. Really not that bad. See, this is where I would put Mando, who actually, like, I feel like needs a line because he's so popular. Whew. Feels good in here, though, with the AC. Low-key, this really isn't anything different. I just think Mando would be nice to meet in here. But I feel like they want to keep him themed inside Galaxy's Edge, which I totally understand from like a marketing perspective, but it'd be nice to actually meet him in a standby line. Not a lot of people in here though. Not a lot. It's probably the emptiest place in the park. Dude, this guy is cruising. He was going like 50 and a 20. I swear, I want one of those things. Like, look at him, he's going so quick. I don't blame him. Well, that was a nice little crowd check. I want to head home now and get those chairs set up. But to me, this wasn't too shabby today. Not too shabby. It is very doable here at Disney World. Do not be scared of the spring break crowds on these types of days. Okay, the goal is to finish this before Casey gets home from work so she can see it. I only got about 2 hours. It's about 3 o'clock here, and hopefully we can do it. I mean, I better be able to put this together in 2 hours, right? Let the work begin. Something tells me that these chairs are gonna be a little bit harder than putting together those just because they're so darn big. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, right? Something I really like to do is kind of surprise Casey. I think she thinks they're coming tomorrow, and she's been tracking it, and I told her that they might come today, and they're not here yet, so we're gonna get a little... I just like surprising her, and it'll be fun to kind of get a reaction when she comes home. She'll be like, oh, what? What? I just like surprises. There's nothing like a good surprise. And surprises make for good YouTube content. Right? I think it's fun. Well, this is the easiest thing. This came already made. Imagine if I had to make this. This goes in between the two chairs that I'm going to build. The thing that's a bummer is that it's starting to heat up and we kind of missed like the prime opportunity to go sit on the patio and the porch. This looks nice. Let me flip this over, and if you didn't see the shopping video, this is from World Marketplace. Building things, this is where I always have to be careful with my back because I'm bending it so much. Ta-da! Cushion. This looks simple, I think. Heavy! Okay. Another cushion. That's nice. We did order actually a like protective coating thing. We're gonna spray it. It's meant for furniture because this is gonna go outside, and it actually like just lets it, like if it gets wet, it just slides right off, which we don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing to put that on the, you know, the cushion. If any of you guys have that, let us know, but that's kind of what we researched, and it's just gonna, the water's gonna slide off. But this is machine washable too. All right, I'm gonna take this apart and I'll catch you guys in like 1 second. This is actually gonna be a piece of cake. Just put 4 pieces together. See, I thought I was gonna have to put everything together like that, but it already came basically installed, which is super duper nice. Comes with the instructions. Screws, oh look at that, I put in a little fancy bag for us. It's gonna look like that. Just like that. Very simple. 1, 2. Not much screw driving is gonna be involved. I do need an Allen wrench. Got Milwaukee tools. Woo! Bob the Builder, can he fix it? Yes, he can. This is actually very simple to install. Ta-da! Fits like glue. This took all of like 10 minutes. Very simple, and look at it. Looks good. Looks very good. It's very sturdy. It's heavy, which is what you like to see, and yeah, I think I did a good job. Last step is the pillows. Definitely gonna get dirty. Boom. That's nice. Sturdy. We'll do the trick. One down, one to go. I just took it outside. Looks good. And let me just do this and I'll show you it. I'm gonna change up my opinion a little bit here. Previously when I started buying furniture, I said I only wanted to buy furniture that came assembled. But this was actually kind of fun putting everything together. It doesn't take as long as I thought, and it's kind of satisfying if it gets built right. To me, this seems like it's pretty good quality because I put just the screws together and it was perfect. Some of the bar stools, like I had to actually kind of level it off. But this was good. This was great. I mean, I love it. You know, it'd be funny, you know, in movies where you sit down in the chair and it just falls apart. You imagine? That would have been funny. But no, we're good. Solid World Marketplace. These are nice. And here it is. First of all, welcome to my porch. I figured I'm going to show you guys during Halloween anyway, so here is my front porch. It's really big. I don't know if this is how it's going to be. I just kind of let it sit here for Casey to do whatever. And then that other one's going to go over here. So, looks good. Obviously probably going to have to do some washing and stuff with this. But yeah, can't wait for Casey to be surprised with this. The nice thing about our porch too is it's literally massive. I just can't wait for Halloween. The ideas I have, are gonna be insane. I'm unsure too if Casey wants this on this side or that side, so we might do some rearranging, but we're happy to finally have some porch. We still gotta get the patio stuff almost complete. Almost. We're getting there. Well, the iPhone's gonna have to deal, but do you like it?
I love them. They're so beautiful. They make the porch look really, really cute. They're, I mean, I know we saw it in the store, but they're very white. So we need to get some Scotch Guard or something to put on the chairs. But I love them. I think they look really, really nice here.
I do too. They're heavy too, so when we have to take them in for like weather or something, it's gonna be
a two-person job.
I mean, just saying, it's pretty heavy.
Well, with me it'll be a two-person job.
But hey, it's coming along.
Yeah, no, we just need the other half. I love them.
She did change it up too.
Well, I'm just playing around with it. I gotta take an actual look.
You dig it. With that, everybody, that is gonna be it with for your daily dose. A few announcements here. Tomorrow we're gonna have the live stream, and then we're going to have actually the Universal video that I filmed coming on Saturday, and another one on Sunday, and then the Disney Wish cruise videos begin on my birthday, March 18th. So a lot of exciting things coming on in store here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and that was it for your daily dose. Disney Wish tomorrow, and then regular vlogs, and then cruise vlogs. Doing a little bit different this time. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.